before the video start, I just want to say that everything that I use in this video is paid. So like, if you don't have a video start subscription already, then you cannot use any of these features. Hey y'all, right now I'm finna teach y'all like basic video star stuff, and like I'm gonna do the simplest thing possible. I'm gonna teach y'all how to make a velocity edit while walking y'all through like the simple steps of the app and stuff. So like, we gonna start with like how to import your audio. So press this plus right here, and then select whichever video format of your choice. I'm gonna choose this one right here, and then you can choose whatever frame rate you want. I'm choosing 60 frames per second, and I'm keeping the resolution at 1080p. And then press edit video. And then if you already got like the audio saved from TikTok or wherever in your camera roll, then go to video and then import the audio, and then you can adjust it or whatever. I usually like move like the actual edit out of the frame so it's just all black. And then press make video when you're done adjusting it to your liking. Okay, so now we're gonna like start with the first two sections of the edit. Like we gonna split it. Okay, so press edit and then press split scene. And then you're gonna press set when you're like, I don't know how to describe this. You're gonna press set after like when you, hold on. How do I explain this? You're gonna press set on the beat after your first section. If the, like, I'm gonna show y'all. Oh wait, I forgot to mention. It's like split out your intro. Okay, so now you got your first three sections: the intro, the actual, and then the actual first two parts of the edit. So press split. We're not gonna worry about the intro right now. So start with your first section right here. You're gonna press new, multi-layer, and then press the one, press the plus right here, press videos, and import your video or whatever clip you're using. And then press create. And then repeat that for the second section of your clip, or second section of the edit, or however many sections you're gonna put with your other clip. Okay, so that's how you do the first two, like import your clips and stuff. So, okay. Now we're gonna start with the velocity. So take your first clip. Well, I'm gonna say this first. If your clip is like the person is moving super fast and stuff in the background, you're gonna press new and then velocity, and then you're gonna slow it down a little bit. I say right about from 500 to about 288, around that range. But she not moving for real, so I'm not gonna slow it down. But if you do slow it down, after you do that, you're gonna press edit and then split. And then this part is self-explanatory. You're just gonna split it on the beats. Press split, and then press the first part, the first section of what you split. Press new, press timing, and then you see this right here, the little graph button. Press that, and then select this one, the mid graph, and then press create. And then you're gonna repeat that until the end of the section. So I'm gonna do that for the rest of them real quick. Bro, this is so like repetitive. Okay. But honestly, I just found doing my velocity this way, like it's not off beat. Like if I use like the actual hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. Like if I were to use like the actual velocity part, it was always like off beat and yeah, no. So I just started using timing like last summer, and I ain't never going back because like it's on beat. Well, not necessarily on beat, but it's like it doesn't like mess up the video, if that makes sense. I think this is the last part of this section. So then you could play it back to look over it or whatever. My velocity is low-key fast. But if for you it looks choppy or like laggy or whatever, you can press new, and then transform, and then motion blur, and then you can adjust the settings however you like. This is my recommended settings, but like if it looks choppy, you can put that on there and it'll smoothen it out a little bit. But me personally, I don't like motion blur, so I'm not gonna use it. Now we're gonna repeat this for our other clip. This is the boring part, y'all. Like, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better after this. But this is like the foundation of the edit, so we gotta get it over with. Okay, so then you could play it back again like you did for the last part. Okay, so now we're gonna do flashes. So press the first part of the first section that you split, and then press the third one. If this makes it easier for you, you can press cancel, go back, and then press select and delete all of the ones before that. If it's like too distracting, overstimulated for you, like you can just delete that. But go to multi-layer, select that clip. You're gonna go to color and then select glow blur. You can adjust it how you like, but I would turn like the flash down just a little bit. Then turn the blur up some more. And then you can keep it on this or change it if you want to do that, but I'm gonna keep it on this one. So after you adjust it to your liking, you're gonna press the 1 and then edit keyframes, and then go all the way to the end of this. And then you see right here these like 4 arrows. You're gonna press that and then turn the color all the way down. And then you're gonna use this graph right here. And it should look like this. I might turn it up a little bit. And then you can save this as a oh wait, actually one more thing. Like if you just press the timeline thing right here, it'll go by like each individual frame. So you're gonna want to go back like 5 to 7 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then you go back to the end of the timeline, and then drag it down from about 50. Drag the opacity down to about 50 to like 30, in that range. And then you can save this keyframe. You can save this as a QR code. Press the QR code button and then press share. And then you can save it as whatever you want to save it as. I don't know why it's taking so long. And then y'all can screenshot this if y'all want to use the one that I made. Save to photo library. Done. And then press create. And then put that flash on all the other clips. So you're gonna press the QR code button, then press import. And then you import that flash. But this time what you're gonna do different, when you press edit keyframe, you're gonna press the timeline and then go out about 5 to 7 notches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then turn the opacity down to 30. And then you can press this arrow right here to go to it goes by all the keyframes you have. So go to that keyframe and then make sure the opacity goes up on the keyframe. So it'll like, I'm gonna show y'all what it's gonna do. And then I might save this one again. And y'all can screenshot this again. Okay, press create. And then like, I'm gonna show y'all like how seamless it look. Like, you see how smooth. Now apply the new I keep calling it a keyframe. Apply the new QR code to each clip. Okay, so on the first part of the section, press multi-layer. I'm gonna show you how to make just a basic Y shake. Select that clip with the flash on it. Press edit keyframes. You see this arrow right here? You're gonna drag it up as far as you want. I'm gonna make the background black. Drag it up as far as you want. I usually drag about like here, a little less than like it being in the middle. And then go to the end of the clip. Press path, like make another path keyframe, and then press options, and then you're gonna press center layer, and then next to the graph by the path right here, press this graph button, and then you're gonna use any one of these 4 graphs right here. I'm gonna use this one. And then go back and then press the mirror down here and then select this one. And now finally press color and then search up tracking blur. And then you can adjust it however you like. And I'm gonna make this a QR code. Y'all can screenshot it. So now we got a so Y shake. I'm gonna show you how to make an end Y shake now. So go to multi-layer, select your clip with the flash on it. Well, wait, my bad. Go to the last like clip of that section. Press multi-layer, select the clip with the flash on it. Edit keyframes. Go to the end and make it go up like that. Wait, actually, no, disregard that. Sorry. You're gonna well, yeah, put a path keyframe at the end, but don't put it up yet. Go like, I'll say like 10 to 12 notches out on the timeline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Press make another path keyframe, and then now you're gonna go up like that. But this time you're gonna make an end graph, so you're gonna do it like this, and then you can save the graph as a keyframe if you want, and then press done. Go back, press mirror, select this one, and then apply track and blur again. And then press create if you're satisfied with how it looks. It doesn't really look like a shake. It's like, hold on. Yeah, no, my bad. And press create. Help. It's not even a shake, but it's gonna have to work for right now. Okay, then press create. Done. Okay, now merge all of these scenes together. Okay. Now, on to the second section. So, it's basically like a repeat of what we just did. We already have the clip split and the velocity on there. So we're gonna add our flash. So for the first part, for the first clip of the section that you split, you're gonna import like the first version of the flash that I made. This one. Import that because that doesn't have like the opacity fade at the beginning. So, yeah, press create, and then from now moving forward, we're gonna use the version 2 of the flash that I made. So apply that to all of these clips. It doesn't really look like it like a flash because like the opacity, but like just the process. And the clip is dark, kind of ish. So yeah, just keep on adding that flash. Sorry. Okay, is that the last part? Alright, then you can look over it. And then add your Y shake from that we just made. QR code, boom, Y shake, import that. And then yeah. And then add your Y and shake at the end. Okay. Now merge these together. And then like this is the base stuff. Okay. It looks horrible, but you know what? Just process. Okay, so now we are going to add. This is optional, but I'm gonna add a little bit of motion blur. Y'all, I feel like a hypocrite. I just said that I hate motion blur, but like I'm only adding a little bit. I'm gonna turn the settings down to like 30 and then keep it on trailing. Have to blend up to 100. It's only taking this long because I have it on 60 frames per second. Like, if you have it on 60 frames per second and 4K resolution, it's gonna take longer for everything to process. So keep that in mind. But trust me, it's worth it. Okay, I'm gonna put that on the second section as well. It's taking so long. I don't know why it's orange. I thought I had it selected on red. But whatever. Okay, so now we're gonna add some panning. So go to Reeffect and press the plus. You're gonna search up panning 2. And then press this arrow. Wait, no, actually you don't gotta press that. Press this arrow right here. And then you can select this one right here or this one. So this slider right here controls like the range. Like you see, that controls the range of it. So my range not gonna be that far. It's gonna be like down here. You can press this check mark too. It's gonna be like that. My range gonna be like that. Not too far. So now this bar right here adjusts the speed. So you're gonna want it a little fast like that. So probably close to the top. And then you can make this a QR code. Where's the QR code? Oh, never mind. Press edit and then press the QR code button again. Oh, sorry. Share. Make that QR code. And then press Reeffect. Press it. Bro. Why is it not working? What did I do? What did I do? Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened. But you're going to press the down arrow and press Reeffect. Okay, then for the second painting, I'm going to Reeffect again. Press the plus. And then this time you're going to select in and out. You're going to drag it you're going to drag the range like down here. Because like you don't want it looking like this. So drag it down here, right about here. And then press this arrow and then select double time. And then, yeah, it should look like this. Okay, now you're gonna make this a QR code. So press edit and then the QR code button. Share. Painting 1.2. Done. Okay, now press Reeffect. Okay, now do everything that we just did on this clip to the next section. So press Reeffect. Down here it saves most of the stuff you do in Reeffect. So if I press this, it's gonna save the painting that we just made, basically the settings. So you can see everything. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna add flicker. So I'm gonna show you how I make my flicker. Press multi-layer, select the first layer thing, press this, bring the opacity down on the clip to like 85, press create. Okay, so now press new and then go to mix and then press this arrow right here. Press totally terrific transitions. Scroll all the way down till you see interdigitate. Press 1. The first one is going to be like the original clip without the opacity turned down. And then the second clip is going to be the one you just made where you turn the opacity down. And then press this button right here, turn it all the way up, and then press mix clips. And that's how I make my flicker. So we're gonna repeat this to the next section. So bring this down to 85. Mix. Okay. So now we're gonna merge both of these together. Oh, I did that really quickly, sorry. Press edit, merge scenes. The second section is gonna be the end, so press set end, and then the first section is gonna be the first part, so press set start. And then press merge. Okay, save, new, multi-layer. Then press the first layer. I'm gonna show you how I make my coloring. So go to color, and then go to pro blur, and then turn it up to like right here, and then turn the opacity down to 50. Press done. Okay, now press new, multi-layer. For the first layer, it's gonna be the original clip, and then the second layer is gonna be the clip you just made. And then press color. You're gonna search up something called blend BG. So select that, and then you're gonna is it this one? Sorry, wait. Yes, this one. You're gonna select this one right here. Okay, now for layer 3, select the original clip again, and then select blend BG again. Then you can pick one of these two right here. I think I'm gonna pick this one right here. And now press create. Press done. And then press edit. And then I'm gonna show you how to make the quality even more crisp. So press edit, share video clip. It doesn't matter which one you choose. So you can choose with or without audio. Okay, you're gonna save this video and then get off of videostar. So the app is called Coloro. It's this right here. I'm gonna show y'all in the app store. So it's spelled with a K, Koloro. And then the logo is a blue feather. So we're gonna go to Coloro. Press the plus at the bottom. And then select the video. And then pause this. So you're gonna go. Sorry, wait, no. You're gonna go down to. Am I tripping? Oh yeah, my bad. You're gonna go down to adjust and select detail and turn the structure all the way up. And then press these 3 dots and turn up the frame rate per second to 60. Frame per second to 60. And then export it. And then go back to videostar. Press new, multi-layer. Press layer number 1. Press the plus. And then import the video you just saved from Coloro. Then press create. Okay, then press done. And press new, transform. And then select custom coloring. If not, then it's probably not gonna be right here, so you can scroll out and it's gonna be there. But select custom coloring, And then I had made this coloring already like some months ago, so y'all can use it. But press the QR code button and then press import. And select this right here. I'm gonna give y'all time to screenshot it. And then press yes. Now press create. Am I tripping? Okay. So press edit and then split scene and then drag it all the way to the end of this timeline. You see how it says 4 seconds and 51 milliseconds or whatever? Okay, go down. Go to the rest of the timeline, press edit, and then you're gonna split it on that exact number. So 4.51. Set, split, copy this, and then paste it over. And we're gonna add like an end flash for the rest of the timeline that's here. Press new multi-layer. Press the 1, press color, press the white, press done, edit keyframes, go all the way to the end of the timeline, drag the opacity to 0, and then the graph button, press that, and then you're gonna choose this graph right here. Then press create. And then go to multi-layer. No. Go to transform. And then the custom coloring, it says whatever coloring you were using last. So all you're gonna do is select custom coloring and press create. Okay, now for the intro, I'm just gonna like copy this clip and then paste it here. Press new, motion, select reverse, press apply, then press save, and then press new, transform, and then go to no effect and then press this time button. On the lower frame rate, you're gonna press time based, and then you're gonna drag it down to about like 18 frames per second. Press done, press new, multi-layer, press number 1, the layer, and then select the layer you just made. Go to layout, and you're gonna search review. And then it should be the square one right here. You're gonna press center horizontal and drag it all the way up for right now. Actually, no. Drag it all the way down. And then it's gonna like gradually open until like the actual edit starts. So I'm gonna show y'all. So I'm gonna stop it like right here. Like you can adjust it to however your audio is. So I'm gonna open it like this. I'm gonna do like let me see how a mid graph look. Hold on. Okay, no, I'm gonna probably just do a regular in. Sorry, out graph. And then right about here, gonna make another layout keyframe and then drag it all the way to 100. And then make another out graph like this. Actually, hold on, let me adjust it. I'm gonna drag it down just a little bit because it's, well, that's a lot of it. So drag it down so it's not as fast. And then press done. And then you can look over it. this is how you make a basic velocity edit on videostar. For the next video, I'm gonna probably do like another QR code giveaway. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give y'all some more QR codes, and I was probably gonna make a tutorial on like some 3D transitions. So I might do that. But yeah, until then, this is how you make a basic velocity edit on videostar. And yeah.